Hello and welcome to another episode of Rate or Roast My Rig. I'm your host Fluff, and if you would like to submit your own rig for rating and or roasting, I will link down below in the description. And with that, let's get to some roasting, shall we? Woo! Two Soldanos. I don't even have two Soldanos. I have one. I should get two though. I don't know why you need two Soldanos. You need the 30 and the 100. Just calm down. Save some Soldano for the rest of us, pal. You got an orange. Is that a 412? That's not a 412. That's a vertical 212. You got a horizontal 212. You got a Sir. Got a little nice tidy pedal board. I mean, your picture makes everything look real nice. It's a nice rig. That's a nice rig. Your Sir leaning up against the cabinet makes me nervous. Could fall. It could. You don't know. It could have though. One time I was actually taking a photo, like trying to be a cool guy photo, Instagram photo, and my guitar actually did fall over. That was a long time ago, but still, it happened. Nevertheless, I'm gonna go ahead and give your rig. Your rig gets 4 to 5 beards. Hey, you know what? I like someone who likes, who's very passionate about brands, like Crate. I like people who are passionate about brands that haven't been relevant in 30 years. Crate. You know they got that name because they used to come in actual wooden crates in the 70s. Nevertheless, this is a, let's see, you probably were last gigging. You definitely were gigging once upon a time. You have the old school needle tuner from Boss. You have a Line 6 M5, M3? I can't even tell what that is. You know, old school rig. I love the Edwards Les Paul. I love the Vantage Les Paul as well. I mean, you know, this rig would have probably murdered in the club gigs or the bar gigs you were playing in 1992. It's clean for what it is. You know what? I'm gonna give you 3 out of 5 beards. Odd. Oh, what a mess. Domestic cables. Your cable management is not very good. All right, so you have a telly, you have like an Ibanez single cut kind of a thing going on, and then you have another Ibanez single cut thing going on. Not totally sure what that is. However, you got a lot of pedals on your Temple pedal board there, pal. And you got a little Fender combo. You have that Roland Space Echo boy there. Oh, I want one of those. Those look sick. Those look super sick. You have an old classic metal Ibanez sound tank. You have a Diesel Herbert preamp. Behringer Super Fuzz, little baby crybaby, and a Zoom. What rig isn't complete without a Zoom? Am I right? Everyone needs a Zoom, except for me. I don't need a Zoom. Maybe I do. Should I make a video with an old Zoom pedal? Marshall combo, little Fender combo. Pretty messy overall. You have a table with some things in it. That table's probably where you do arts and crafts, maybe. Arts and crafts time. Nevertheless, your cable management is atrocious, but I'm still gonna give this rig, I don't know, let's give it a beard out of, for every guitar. 3 out of 5 beards. All right, we have is this a hallway of a house? This looks like a display on one of those, you know, one of the houses that you walk into to see an example of like what your build would look like too. Like when you go to an open house. Is this like a main hallway or what is this? This looks very open to be a room. This looks like your wife was literally like, you can have that corner in the hallway, I guess. And you're like, really? I can put whatever I want there? She's like, yeah. Yeah, whatever. And then you go absolutely nuts. With 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 guitars. And then to maximize the space, you know, you have the electronic drum kit just smushed up against the table and folded up because that's still your space, damn it. You have a bunch of little tiny amps. for space, obviously. I have the Positive Grid Spark. You have a little pedal board, a couple PRSs, an Ibanez, an LTD. Nothing crazy. Cool guitars though, very functional. This looks to be a very functional setup. I like functional. It just looks like it's in a hallway. Like when you're in the zone, people are like coming in from the front door, like the front door is like just to the left and people are just walking by and taking off their jackets and shoes and stuff. Bringing in the bags of groceries next to you or behind you. That's just what it looks like from this point of view. I don't think you sent any other photos, so. But nevertheless, you know what? I'll go easy on you. I mean, I'd still give you 3.5 out of 5 beards. Woo! Tell me you smoke a lot of pot without telling me you smoke a lot of pot. This rig has seen probably more smoky bars than Willie Nelson. Honestly, the front of that PV Windsor looks like it's melted or spray painted or something. I don't know what SMG stands for. Probably smoke more grass, I'm guessing. It's just a guess. Smoke my grass? Wait, no, don't smoke my grass. Smoke your grass. Smoke more grass. I don't know what kind of cabinet that is. If I had to venture a guess, I would say it's probably an old crate, maybe an Ampeg. I like your Epiphone Les Paul / model, great guitar. And you also have a head on the side that looks to be like a Crate GX, something rather. I'm pretty sure that's a Crate, yeah. That's a Crate 412. Then you have those on top of the bass cabs. Looks very messy. I can smell this room, sir. We all know what it smells like too. Devil's lettuce. And cigarettes. And bong water and beer. Spilt beer. But nevertheless, I keep saying that word. You know what? That's the word. That's the word of this episode. Nevertheless. It's one word, I think. I'm still gonna get, you know what? I'm only gonna give you 2.5 beards. Sorry. You get the cubby. You get the cubby and you're gonna make it work. And you're like, fine, I will. I don't need any other space but this small little cubby meant for a dryer. I love the mojo of your jazz bass with all the stickers on it. Rammstein, Dream Theater, Crybaby, Lamb of God. Got some Star Wars stuff, some 41. I love it. You have an LTD EC single cut. You have an Ibanez guitar. And then you have a whole bunch of crap on the wall. But you have some KRK monitors. You have a little MacBook going. And you have what I can only describe as clutter hell underneath your keyboard. And so help me God, I would burn this thing to the ground. I would. I hate it. I hate it because it's not one way or the other. There's like nice little Funko Pops and like a Pokemon McDonald's, kids meal box and Star Wars VHS. And then there's also stickers with, a base with a Lamb of God sticker. I don't know how to react to this thing. You got a whole bunch of trucker hats and those 3M stick-on cable hanger things. And also do your laundry. I can see the laundry next to your rig. Is laundry part of your rig? Does the dryer decide what the drum beat's gonna be? Should be. I think that's a meme. Nevertheless, I'm gonna give your rig 2 out of 5 beards. Ah, yes. Tell me you're in college without telling me you're actually in college. Here we are. We have a Jackson V. We have I don't even know what that is. That's a Boss GT1 processor. Got a little Behringer interface, got some headphones, got a little laptop. Dead simple rig on a bed. This is probably your worldly possessions right here in one photo. And years from now, you're gonna be like, well, remember when all of my belongings were on Fluff's show? Got my bed, got my sheets, got my little computer, got my monitor, and a whole crap ton of cables. Your cable management is atrocious. You are a college student, I realize. However, this makes me sleepy and want to make some pizza rolls just looking at this photo. But you know, what are you supposed to do? You're a broke college student, clearly, but you're making do and you're trying to lay down on the riffs, and I respect that. So I'm gonna only give you 3 to 5 beards. And last but not least, we have a submission from my Discord server, which is linked down below in the description if you'd like to come on over and hang on my Discord server. Good God, this is your home rig? This also doubles, fun fact, this also doubles as a backup to the NASA space station. Good God, you got a bunch of gear that, you know, and there's nothing newer than 1997 here. Facts, I'm not even being kidding. Like, I'm factually stating there's nothing newer than 1997 here. And I back it, I'm not knocking that at all. Good Lord, you got the Marshall 9100, you got the Rocktrons, you got the Digitech stuff. I mean, you got a lot of Digitech stuff. Old Behringer V-Amp, you got all the Art Ultrafoots, MIDI switching, the Vantage Les Paul. Good God, man. I mean, I don't even care. It looks like you're working on a car to the left. You have all the tools out and stuff like that. I don't even care. You know what? This gets 4.5 out of 5 beers for me, for sure. And that does it for this episode of Rate or Roast My Rig. If you have your own rig that you would like to see rated and or roasted, feel free to use the link down below in the description. And with that, you've been wonderful. I've been Fluff. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.